Hello and good morning everybody. This is Sunaina. Welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen, and this is me doing a reading, a love reading for the sign of Aries with regards to their love situation for the month of March 2019, guys. Aries, with regards to your love situation for the month of March 2019, I have been shuffling the cards. The reason I'm doing this kind of a shuffle, I've got two ways I shuffle, is because a lot of people have questioned me with regards to the way I shuffle my cards. I think they wanted to see it. But the reason I have not been shuffling the cards while I'm doing my video call is because I don't want to waste my time on the shuffle part of the story, I would rather get into the reading right away. But anyways, so be it. We are ready to play some tarot with regards to your love energy, Aries, and we'll see what is the love destination calling you this month of 2019, March. Okay, so let's go with the cards in here. Okay. Alright, I'm going to be using this deck as my clarification, guys, because of the connecting energies that I might have to call for as well while I'm doing the reading. But the overall energy that I'm getting out of this reading for the sign of Aries with regards to their situation, their love situation for the month of March 2019, is that there is a problem area somewhere. Okay, we'll see if we can find that out. And both of you and the significant other, you guys are going to have to work a little bit hard in order to resolve this issue with regards to your love situation for the month of March 2019, guys, okay? Nothing to worry about as long as you can do your stuff in the right way to get to the bottom of the card as an outcome, which is definitely a very good card in here. Okay, so, sorry. So let's get to the reading here. As far as your significant other's energy is concerned in this time period, Aries, this person is definitely wanting to bring in the fertility to his love situation or her love situation in the everyday world, okay? Giving birth to it, basically creating a fruitful foundation which is also taking care of your and his health, wealth, immense potential that you guys have, and there are possibilities that you still have in your love zone that you want to go further and explore those possibilities, okay? This card is talking about fertility, is talking about a birth, is talking about an awakening that this person is having towards the beginning of his or her love situation in their life, okay? This person at the same time, guys, this person at the same time is somebody who is ready to bring a fullness into their life in every zone, especially with regards to their love. They are ready and willing to bring in the fullness to that situation by being an eternal student, okay? This is a card of learning as well, because to give birth to any kind of situation in your life, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's health, whether it's whatever it is, your emotions, you definitely have to go through a phase of being a student, guys, okay? So this is just the beginning of this journey for the significant others energy in your life, Aries, at this point in time in the month of March 2019, where he or she is imbibing this energy to give birth, to begin this love process, to bring in the resources from within them and from outside them, from the universe as well, you know, to give birth to this love process in their own way. But at the same time, you know, they're learning. They're also they're also learning to bring in those, you know, how they can bring in those stuff, what they can do, in which way they can bring in the fruition of their love story in the right order. So they are also going through a learning process at the same time. Okay, it's like being a student in this situation for the moment in the month of March 2019, and that is definitely what this person is doing by working hard. Okay, this person is not shrugging off their responsibility. This person is not taking flight and leaving everything, going away. But on the contrary, the person is becoming accountable to this love situation, is taking responsibility towards this love situation by working hard, you know, by bringing in his resources, the strength, the stamina, the valor, the courage that the person needs to carry the last wands to its destination, guys. Okay, this is the 10 of Wands. This is the end of carrying the burden on their shoulder, but at the same time, till they reach this destination, which seems quite far away here, if you can see this little house in here, you know, this person is carrying that baggage towards that area of his life or her life to reach this place of comfort, to security for himself, for herself, where that is going to give them all kind of stability in their life. Okay, so their focus, their intention, their story is to reach this place by carrying all those burdens to come in here at this point in time. So in their higher self, your Aries, in their higher self, your significant other is definitely trying to manifest this love situation, to give birth to this beautiful love situation in the right way by carrying this burden to reach their destination of love, guys. Okay, that is definitely a good energy to start the reading with. As far as you are concerned, Aries, you definitely are going through some anxious moment in your higher self, okay? You're not feeling all that great, but with this card, whenever this card comes out, as bad as it may sound, with anxiety, headache, sleepless nights, nightmares, you know, stress, worry, tension, everything that is situated in this card, but at the same time, if you, this card has an owl sitting in here, guys, okay, right at the back of the sword, and it's up to you if you can take that wisdom from the universe to relieve yourself of this pressure. Okay, it's all up to you, guys. I mean, the situation is something that you can control. Okay, it's not that it is an uncontrollable situation. It is not that, you know, you will not be able to manifest the right result if you want to. But at this point in time, you're definitely going through those motions of anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, worry, tension that's keeping you awake in the middle of the night with regards to your love situation. You know what you should do, how you will move forward, what can you do to better the situation for both of you. Stuff like that is definitely keeping you awake in the night. But again, this card also has a control issue. Okay, it can either control you in the right way, or it can either control you in the wrong way. In the right way is the wisdom from the owl. Okay, if you can take that wisdom, if you can surrender your fate, your destiny in the hands of the wisdom, you will, of course, leave the rest of the negative energies. So this card with the Nine of Swords is definitely talking about, for me, okay, it has got a control issue. Now, which side of that control issue you want to use is totally up to you. Do you want to take over the bad ones, or do you want to leave the bad ones and take over the good ones? Okay, so this is what it is with this kind of a situation for Aries in the higher self, where they are not able to make up their mind. They are losing their sleep over this, what they should do, where the problem is arising from, how they can cure the problem, what is that they definitely have to do in order to resolve that issue, and so on and so forth, which is, of course, again, they are having to hold on to their valor, to their courage, to their gut instinct, to their determination to walk through this journey in the right way, guys. Because like I said, it's like two kinds of energy, but at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you which energy you choose to have. You could be otherwise choosing the bad energy and then falling down on the ground, okay? Or you could be choosing the right energy from this card to wake up and give birth to yourself once again, okay? So it's up to you which one you want to choose, but at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, in your higher self, you're definitely fighting with yourself, with your courage, with your valor, with your determination. You're trying to fight that war. You're trying, okay? You're trying to make things happen for yourself. You're trying to fight against the oppression, the bullying. You're trying to bring back your self-esteem. You're trying to bring back your courage. You're trying to bring back your valor to face the hard fight, because sometimes it might seem to you, Aries, that you're fighting a losing battle, okay, for whatever situation is going on in your love area, okay? But again, having said that, you are still trying to be in denial of those bad, oppressive ideas to bring back yourself in the right way, your courage, your determination to find your feet on the ground, which will enable you to walk firmly without being in a topsy-turvy situation at this point in time. You are kind of fighting with two energies at the same time. Now, this is an energy that, like I said, you can either choose to have the good energy out of this, which will straighten the card like this, or you can choose to have the bad energy that will, again, keep this card in the reverse for you, Aries, okay? So it's up to you which one you want to take and walk on from here. But definitely, if you can leave the bad ones, you will definitely find that strength, the courage to stand up for a cause. It's not going to be a losing battle for you. You will definitely find that place in your love zone at the right time, but provided you can cure your higher self first, okay? So this is your higher self energy, guys, at this point in time, because like I said, both of you guys are fighting, not fighting, but you're like trying to survive this oppression. You're trying to survive the bullying, if there is any in your situation, from the outside sources, so both of you guys are definitely calling in two different ways. You all are trying to bring justice into your love life. Now, your crossing energy, Aries, is a major arcana, guys, okay? This card is the card of the Emperor, for sure, okay? So in your heart space, you definitely want the power to go through in the right way, but you want to also use the power in the right way. Okay, because in your heart space you do have the blessings of the universe that is giving you the leadership, the authority, the power to be somebody in a high position at this point in time, who definitely can make or break a decision in your love life. Okay, but at the same time, Aries, you definitely want the structure, you definitely want to follow the order, obey the laws of your love life, of the outside circumstance, of your inside internal desires. You want to follow that order. This card is a very masculine energy for me as well. So whether irrespective of you guys are male, female, whoever is what, doesn't matter, but in your heart energy, in your crossing card, you're definitely adopting this masculine energy to take a decision in the right way. Okay, that will help you to move your chariot through the power, with your courage, with your ambition, with your kind of giving order to cut through the conflict situation that is sitting here in your love life at this point in time in the month of March 2019, guys. Okay, so you're definitely using a good energy to resolve the issue. And look here, you're also being a strategist at the same time. You're making strategies to resolve this issue, to dissolve the negative issues. You're working on those areas of your life from your heart. Okay, you can be the King Solomon at times. You've got two beautiful cards in here, one major arcana, and you've got the policeman sitting here as well with the sword, ready to cut through all the other things that is not manifesting in the right way. Okay, could be a judge, could be a lawyer, but is taking the right call towards their action at this point in time with the sword in their hand that is full of wisdom to cut through everything else, to get a clarity of the situation, to put a final stamp on the paper of their strategies that they are building within themselves, okay, in their heart situation, to resolve and dissolve the issues of their love, whatever is coming in between the two of them in the month of March 2019, guys. And in their soul, of course, because of this higher self, the work that they're doing, they definitely want the strength, okay? They're calling out for the strength, for their courage, for their determination, for their valor, for everything that they need to hold on to this love story, guys. They're also purging, they're also healing, they're killing their own demons within themselves. This card could tell you a lot, okay? It could be just a strength card, but strength in many directions. Strength from your internal resources, strength from your external resources, strength from the universe as well, okay? Where you will find that ability to cure your own to cure your own self, to heal in the right way, to get that strength in your soul that you can do it if you know how to work towards it. Okay, so that is the kind of an energy in your soul that you're calling for, which is of course leading you towards the beginning of your love journey, where you definitely want to move forward in this beautiful journey with your beloved Aries. Okay, and this energy, the heart and the soul, they are connecting energies for me. Okay, that's how I look into it. So both of you guys are doing the same thing in your heart, in your soul, which will help you, allow you to move forward in this beautiful love story, to bring one another close to each other again. Okay, that's what you definitely, guys, you definitely are doing at this point in time. And I'm going to take one card that is going to connect all the four energies in the higher self. Just one card. Here it is. And this you are doing without any illusions in your life, okay? Because you are approaching the practical side of your reality even in your higher self, okay? You're not visualizing anymore, you're not hallucinating anymore, you're not daydreaming anymore. There is no smoky air in your higher self at this point. Everything is very clear cut, to the point, concise and precise energy, okay, Aries. So that's what it is. I just wanted to check and see what we get in here for the higher self, because many a times it's my experience that people in the higher self, they definitely want to do a lot. They are thinking of doing a lot. They want to bring a lot of result, but you know, sometimes it's all about hallucinations. You know, people are hallucinating more than approaching the reality of the problem in the right way. But here I'm happy to see that in your higher self, in your heart energy, in your soul energy, you're not hallucinating. You are not up in the air with smoke all over the place. You are firmly in the place that you want to be in. And right now, you're not choosing, you're not making options for your love life, okay? Because your love life, you know which door you need to open in order for you to move forward at this point in time, okay? In your higher self. Now, as of the past energy for the Aries in here, guys, you people were in a state of indecision in the past with regards to your love situation. You were kind of, you were there, but you were not there, okay? You were in two places at the same time because you were not able to make up your mind whether this love situation for you would work for you, would work to the best for you, okay? You were not able to take a decision with the Two of Wands in here, you know, whether you should leave what you have and walk towards the other wand that is waiting for you, you know, because for me, these two wands signify two different things for different reasons, okay? You know, like, for example, the person you love has probably got everything, is probably very deeply in love with you, is probably wanting to have you, is probably waiting to receive you. But on the other hand, you have your own obligations, okay? You could be in a karmic relationship, you could be in a third party state, you could have financial problems, you could have material problems, you might have had your own obligations in here. So in the past, you were kind of in a state, you know, to decide. You were not being able to decide. You were kind of juggling whether you should leave your obligations and walk towards your love, or whether you should leave your love and walk back towards your obligations, guys, okay? So that was Aries in the past energy, and that is the reason Aries had not been able to move towards their commitment in love, okay? They were not able to move towards this teamwork. They were not able to move towards building this energy back. They were not being able to bring the rigid structure in the right place because it was rigid for them as well as in the love situation, which was very rigid in the past, okay? So they were not able to get the teamwork in the right place, which would have helped them to build their love in the process. But in the past, because of this kind of a situation where the Aries were practically sitting in the middle with two minds at the same time working for them, they were definitely not able to progress towards this commitment of love, towards building back this beautiful teamwork, to bringing back their love harvest in the right way, guys, okay? This is their past energy for the Aries, and this is, you know, past, recent past, like I said, doesn't matter, but it is what it is, guys, okay? Now, having said this, in the present physical world, in the 3D energy for the Aries in the month of March 2019, you guys will definitely be averting disasters in your love zone, okay? You will not want to bring in something or do something that is going to create a big, huge volcanic eruption in your love life, okay? So you will try to keep those kind of situations away that will not disturb you, that will not disturb your love, that will not disturb your beloved as well, okay? You will be trying to push that. You will be resisting the force of creating a volatile explosion in your area of love in the month of March 2019, while taking a stock of your situation to know what you should do at that point in time and what you shouldn't do. And that is the reason in your physical world you will be taking it slow and steady, Aries. In the month of March, you will not be rushing towards anything. You will not be rushing towards resolving any issues. You will not be rushing towards resolving your complications if you have, or the complications of your beloved. You will not be rushing in because of this major arcana, because you don't want to create a volcanic eruption that will in turn create disturbances in your love life, which will in turn bring it down, shatter it, and will, in turn have a big disastrous effect, guys, okay? And that is the reason you will keep your patience intact. You will not want to rush forward. You will not want to take anything right away and move towards it. You will hold your horses for the time being, guys, okay? And that's your physical energy, Aries. Going forward, of course, end of March, beginning of April, you definitely are getting back your love once again. Sorry. So between then and now, I'm going to take a clarifier later, but between the physical then and the physical now, there is definitely going to be something that's going to bring back the rainbow in your life once again, okay? Your love story, your harmony, your beautiful bonding, your manifestation of your abundance, everything that is situated in this Ten of Cups energy that gives you every kind of fulfillment, guys, okay? Let's take a clarifier for this. And this is because somewhere you have been able to take care of the third party obligation, guys, okay? Which is there in your life, because with regards to a love reading, this card calls for a third party obligation. So definitely going forward, the third party obligation or the third party situation or the karmic situation, whatever you guys have, Aries, you will be able to take care of that situation to manifest your love in the right way. Let me take a connecting card between the first physical energy and the next physical energy in here. Yes, and that's because of your spiritual growth, guys. You will get the clarity of your spiritual wisdom that from being in a holding your horses kind of a situation, you will be able to manifest this beautiful energy. There has to be something that is going to work towards your success story. And that is your growth, that is your spiritual wisdom, that is your transformation, where you are going to now, you are curious to do certain things, you're curious to move forward, you're curious to take the next step forward. But again, at this point in time, you're doing it very slowly or not doing it at all, kind of a situation. But that movement is going to happen in a very slow way, which is definitely bringing in this Ten of Cups for you, as well as taking care of the third party situation or the karmic obligation or family domestic obligations that the Aries are having in their life at this point in time. Or it could be a social obligation that has been halting them from moving into their love life at this point in time in the month of March 2019, guys, okay? But definitely things are happening for you. Things have started to manifest and work towards your reality. Things are definitely becoming more pronounced, more active, in your love area that is definitely going to bring you this beautiful cup of reunion at the same time, okay? Now, with regards to this card, I'm going to ask for a clarification in here. And look here. Because of this, because of this card, because of the third party, sorry, because of this third party, guys, your sun was out for a long time, Aries. You had no sun in your life with regards to your love situation, okay? And that was what was your problem area, Aries, at this point in time in the month of March. It could be a divorce situation, it could be anything, period, sorry. It could be anything, okay? But then this was the issue in your love life that was keeping the sun away from shining on your beloved and on yourself, you know, during this period of time, which now you're able to walk through with your strength, with your spiritual strength, with your wisdom that's coming to you from the universe, that is slowly but surely giving you back everything to bring back this love in the right way, Aries. Okay, going forward in the month of March, April, that time frame. Okay, so you are looking at a good energy going forward at this point in time. In your environment, Aries, at this moment, you're not waiting to move, you're not waiting to rush, you're not waiting to change your destination. You're not waiting to change your residence. You're not waiting to change your country of residence, whatever, you know. You're not waiting for big opportunities to come to you. You're not even envisioning big things for yourself from your environment with regards to your love situation. Okay, at this moment, it's a very stalemate position because you're trying to manifest everything else in the right way. And in the environment, you're just like, okay, this is where I stay put. This is what I want. So let me work towards that. It is that kind of a situation in the environment for Aries. And that you are definitely doing it with a lot of wisdom once again. Okay, you're using your practical teachings, your philosophies of life, your moral values of life, your ethical values of life. You know, you are kind of being married to that situation that is going to give you back your fulfillment in the right way. You're learning from the practical experiences of life for yourself, from the other people as well. You know, what is the right solution to resolving this issue? What is that one can do to bring the love back into the right place without killing and rocking people's boat, you know? So you are doing everything right in the environment, Aries, which is definitely a damn good energy. You are being married to yourself at this point in time. This is a card that belongs to Taurus otherwise, okay? So you are bringing in that energy of the Hierophant, of the Taurus in yourself, where you want justice in the right direction, even from the environment, guys, Aries, okay? So that's definitely a very good energy for you at this point in time in your environment. With your hopes and fear situation, Aries, you definitely want to keep a control on your urges. You definitely don't want to do anything that is going to, again, rock people's boat, rock your boat, throw everything out of gear for you. You definitely are hoping and praying, fearing at the same time that you're able to maintain the decorum of yourself, of your calm, composed state of affairs, of not doing anything above and beyond the limitations of your boundary in the month of March 2019. But at the same time, guys, this is your hope, this is your fear that you should be able to act in the justful manner by being the right king at the right time, okay? By using your wisdom in the right direction, by not doing something that, again, will, like I said, is going to disturb, is going to throw everybody out at the same point in time, okay? You want, this king, for me, is a king who loves discipline, okay? This king is the person who definitely loves discipline, has a very strong, passionate desire for discipline, for everything in life as well, okay? A charismatic leader, a shining experience of confidence for sure, at the same time, an outgoing person who, if need be, can also be the master of his own self, the center of his own self, and towards the pinnacle of his own achievement and success story. But it's your hope and fear that you should be able to perform like the king in the right way, without dominating other areas of your life, the other negative parts of your life, which is definitely your hope and your fear, that you should be able to perform and do and keep control of your energies like this king in here in the right order, guys, okay? And the outcome for you, Aries, provided you guys can do everything right, is bringing back your cup of love for yourself, okay? That's not only going to flow, guys, that's going to overflow with love towards the end of the month. But provided, again, like I said, any outcome depends on what is the net result from these energies that I have just told you. Okay, so if you want the right outcome, Aries, in this portion of your time, you definitely have to work through your love area in the right way, okay, where you will once again be open to receiving the love back, to receiving the light from the divine, to be filled with your love, with your joy, and it will be so full, Aries, that you won't be able to keep a control on your emotions, because your receptivity towards love will be very high, okay? You will find your joy, your bliss, your ecstasy, like somebody who can touch you with the wand of the divine, or the divine touches you, kind of a story, okay? Where peace will be channeled to you from the outside world into your world as well, that will be full of love for you, that you cannot control. Like I said, it will be overflowing with compassion, with ecstasy, with bliss, with peace for your love situation in the month as an outcome, guys. Again, provided you can do the right emotional activity. Sorry. This king is full of emotions for me, guys, okay? So provided you can control your love situation with your emotional strength, that's the clue to your success story, guys. You will be able to fill your cup back once again. Provided you can be this king who is definitely full of love, wants to offer that love, will be offering that love when the time comes. But again, this king is also a king whose emotions is what rules this king, okay? So whenever I get this card, to me, before anything else, I look at the emotional point of view, okay? Heal your emotional wound, guys. That's another clue to your love story. Be active, be compassionate, be caring at the same time, okay? Master your own emotions in the right way, spiritually, emotionally, in every possible way, okay? Be that caring person. Don't just think of yourself, Aries, okay? Think of the other person's problems as well. So think from both the ends, guys, okay? So be a caring person, just like a guide, a therapist would be at this point in time, because you, at the end of the day, Aries, you guys are definitely extremely compassionate people, okay? Action oriented, but definitely very compassionate people. So keep that compassion alive in your love story as well, to fill your cup with that love, with that bliss, with that joy, with that peace in the month of March 2019, guys, Aries. So the clue to your entire reading, that's your clue, I'm giving it to you right away, is your emotions. If you can use and channelize your emotional output in this entire story in the right way, Aries, your success, nobody else can take the success away. you will receive it in the right order, in the right way, at the right time from the divine. With this, I end my video. Love you guys. Khuda Hafiz. Namaste. God bless you. Take care, and we'll see you once again.